Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful. That's what matters to me. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Stanford University Commencement Speech, 2005. If you live each day as it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. You have to be burning with an idea, or a problem, or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you'll never stick it out. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And, like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end because once you get there, you can move mountains. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Details matter, it's worth waiting to get it right. Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I've been rejected, but I am still in love. Think different. Why join the Navy if you can be a pirate? Creativity is just connecting things. Focusing is about saying no. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Don't settle. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. I would trade all of my technology for an afternoon with Socrates. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Everything is important, that success is in the details. Things don't have to change the world to be important. The journey is the reward. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Death is the destination we all share, no one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. Real artists ship. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Because this is our life. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. You've baked a really lovely cake, but then you've used dog shit for frosting. If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll be right. My job is not to be easy on people. My job is to take these great people we have and to push them and make them even better. What we're doing here will send a giant ripple through the universe. Sometimes life is going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly, and get on with improving your other innovations. Those who are crazy enough to think they can change the world usually do. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. What a computer is to me is the most remarkable tool that we have ever come up with. It's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds. Innovation is the only way to win. For most of my life, I've felt that there must be more to our existence than meets the eye. This is who I am, and you can't expect me to be someone I'm not. Pixar is seen by a lot of folks as an overnight success, but if you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. I'm as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. If you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. But if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. One more thing. Follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. The axis today is not liberal and conservative, the axis is constructive-destructive. It's like giving a glass of ice water to somebody in hell, about iTunes on Windows computers. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Let's go invent tomorrow instead of worrying about what happened yesterday. If you want to live your life in a creative way, as an artist, you have to not look back too much. You have to be willing to take whatever you've done and whoever you were and throw them away. Creation is messy. You want genius, you get madness, two sides of the same coin. Do you want to spend the rest of your life selling sugar and water, or do you want a chance to change the world? Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Innovation is not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying no to all but the most crucial features. Learn more and know more. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll be right. Every morning I looked in the mirror and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I do today? We believe people with passion can change the world for the better. Steve Jobs. I'd been rejected, but I was still in love, so I decided to start over. The best innovation is sometimes the company, the way you organize the company. It's not done until it ships. If you want to hire great people and have them stay working for you, you have to be run by ideas, not hierarchy. The best ideas have to win, otherwise good people don't stay. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Keep looking. Don't settle. I'm an optimist in the sense that I believe humans are noble and honorable, and some of them are really smart. I have a very optimistic view of individuals. The goal is not to be the richest man in the cemetery. Your time on this earth is limited. Don't live someone else's life, live by your vision. In your life you only get to do so many things, and right now we've chosen to do this, so let's make it great. We at Apple had forgotten who we were. One way to remember who you are is to remember who your heroes are. Put a dent in the universe. Don't sweat for small stuff. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. If I were running Apple, I would milk the Macintosh for all it's worth, and get busy on the next great thing. The PC wars are over. Done. Microsoft won a long time ago. It doesn't make sense to hire good people and tell them what to do. We hire good people so they can tell us what to do. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Every child should learn to program a computer because it will teach you how to think. Sometimes life hits with a brick in the head, don't lose hope. Steve Jobs. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Never let go of your appetite to go after new ideas, new experiences, and new adventures. I want to make a dent in the universe. Focus is saying no to 1,000 good ideas. We're here to put a dent in the universe. You can't look at the competition and say you're going to do it better. You have to look at the competition and say you're going to do it differently. I think great artists and great engineers are similar, in that they both have a desire to express themselves. In fact, some of the best people working on the original Mac were poets and musicians on the side. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? Everything around you that you call life was made up by people, and you can change it. Don't let something that doesn't matter cause you to lose something that does. The thing that bound us together at Apple was the ability to make things that were going to change the world. That was very important. I think the design sucks. Its shape is not innovative, it's not elegant, and it doesn't feel anthropomorphic. It is in Apple's DNA that technology alone is not enough. It's technology married with liberal arts, married with the humanities, that yields us the results that make our hearts sing. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know it when you find it. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time.